Today, we're going to talk a little bit more about the achievements of the Nubians or Kushites. And as we discussed before, the Nubians were excellent at creating metal works and beautiful art pieces from gold. They also shaped weapons from iron and bronze. Their capital city of Meroe, because it was along the Nile River, became a capital for trade. So people were trading from all different parts of Egypt and other parts of Africa and even areas of Mesopotamia. The imports of Nubia included jewelry, linens, wools, and leopard skins, and other valuables. One of the things that is interesting, and certainly a difference between the Nubian cultures and maybe our own culture, is that in the Nubian cultures, women were, the way that women physically look was a lot different than the way we perceive beauty in our society. At least what the media presents is tall, thin women seem to get a lot of attention as what we consider to be attractive. In the Nubian culture, not exactly. Women, especially their leaders, their royalties, were expected to be a bit larger and having a, more full frame, shall we say, symbolized fertility, being able to have children and being fed, and a sign of both wealth and fertility. The queen, the most famous queen of the Kushites, Queen Shana Tiketo, actually ruled as a pharaoh queen of Nubia. And what's interesting about that is, unlike Hatshepsut, who had to pretend to be a man, or the other co-regents of Egypt, Shana Tiketo just ruled as a queen. The people of Nubia were perfectly content having a female ruler as their most powerful person. In addition to that, women were expected to run the households. They often worked long hours in the fields doing farming, and sometimes were even soldiers in the war. It's interesting that the Nubian culture, which is several thousand years old, actually may have been even more forward-thinking than our own society is today in many ways. Unfortunately, due to internal corruption and a loss of resources and certain trade routes failing, the Nubian Empire is going to eventually collapse, and it's going to be defeated by an empire known as the Askums. And after the Askums conquer the Nubian Empire, they're going to convert everyone to Christianity. And during that time, that's what's going to eventually lead to the end of the Nubian Empire and the history along with it.